They say a man's pride can build kingdoms or burn them to ashes. But in the quiet village of Ugbeke, one man's wounded ego would unleash a scandal that shook 3 families, divided a community, and taught them that not every battle is fought with fists. Some are fought inside the heart. In the heart of the ancient village of Ugbeke, where red earth paths wound like snakes between mud houses, lived a farmer named Ojei. He was strong, wealthy enough to own a large yam barn, and proudly known for wrestling better than any man in 3 surrounding villages. But Ojei had a weakness that even his wives whispered about when grinding pepper, a weakness that elders shook their heads at whenever he walked past with his chest in front of him like a rooster. Ojei's pride was bigger than his farmland. He could not stand being corrected. He could not stand being challenged. And worst of all, he could not stand being outshined. The annual Ugbeke New Yam Festival arrived, bringing drums, dances, and of course, the traditional wrestling match. Every year, Ojei won with ease. Every year, villagers hailed him as Ojei the Lion. But this year, something changed. A young stranger named Obinna had recently arrived from a distant town. He was quiet, humble, and polite, the kind of man who bowed to elders and greeted even children. But villagers whispered about him. "Have you seen his arms? He must be a warrior from somewhere. I heard he once fought a leopard and won." Whether true or not, the stories reached Ojei's ears, and his pride began to boil. So, when the wrestling contest started, and Obinna unexpectedly beat Ojei in front of the entire village, the crowd gasped. Ojei lay on the ground, staring up at the sky, defeated. Then he heard it, a child laughing. Then 2. Then 10. Ojei rose slowly, shame burning through him like fire. That moment wounded his pride more than any injury ever had. He swore silently, "I will make that boy pay." That night, Ojei didn't sleep. His mind churned like a grinding stone. How dare a stranger humiliate me in my village? By morning, Ojei began planting rumors, one by one. Rumors that spread like wind-borne fire. Obinna used charms to win. I heard he is wanted in another village. His humility is fake. He is hiding something. Villagers, hungry for gossip, repeated the whispers. And slowly, suspicion wrapped itself around Obinna like a shadow. Obinna, confused and hurt, withdrew quietly. He had come to Ugbeke seeking peace, not trouble. But Ojei's pride was not satisfied. He wanted more. He wanted Obinna gone. One evening, as Ojei walked past the stream, he overheard 2 old women talking. They were whispering about Amara, Ojei's youngest wife. She has been spending too much time at the stream. With who? Obinna, the stranger. I saw them talking. Ojei froze. The world around him faded. His wounded pride turned into rage. Without asking questions, without seeking truth, Ojei concluded, "Obinna has stolen my honor twice, first in wrestling, now in my own household." The next morning, he stormed into the village square and made a shocking accusation. "Obinna has been creeping around my wife. He must leave this village at once." The village erupted in chaos. The elders summoned Obinna immediately. The young man arrived quietly, confused, scared, yet dignified. They asked him plainly, "Obinna, did you commit this act?" He bowed. "No, elder, I have not even spoken 10 words to Amara. I respect Ojei deeply." Before he could say more, Amara herself walked into the square, trembling. "Ojei, you accuse me falsely. I only asked Obinna to help me fetch a heavy water pot last week. That was all." But Ojei could not hear truth. Pride had already blinded him. He shouted, "Lies!" He lifted his cutlass. The villagers screamed. Just before Ojei could strike Obinna, the oldest elder, Pa Akonjo, a man whose walking stick was older than Ojei himself, slammed his staff on the earth. Thund. Enough! His voice silenced the entire square. Pa Okonjo stepped forward and spoke slowly. "Ojei, your pride is your enemy, not this boy. Twice he has defeated you, but not with fists, only with humility." He turned to the crowd. "Listen all. A pot that cracks from the inside cannot blame the fire. Ojei's heart is the cracked pot." Ojei felt heat rise in his chest. Shame, anger, fear, regret. But Pa Okonjo was not done. "Since pride has clouded his judgment, we shall seek the truth."